Welcome back to some more Netrunner from the Game Castle Santa Clara ANRPC qualifier from the month of, was this July or was this early August? Early August.
August, yeah.
Early August. And we'll have the URL up on the screen for the ANRPC so you could learn more about it. I've talked about it in the previous videos in this series. And I have with me commentating Mr. Andrew Cortez, who's playing on the right side of the screen. How are you doing tonight, Andrew?
I'm doing great. I hope Jason on the left gets 17 sweeps weeks to start, and we've already started, so let's get right into it, folks.
And he's starting off pretty good here with one sweep. So Andromeda on the right, NEH on the left. Kind of a classic play there where you do the sweeps week against Andy. So there's a second one.
The double nuts.
He's not going to do 3, because if he does 3, that summons 3 account siphons to your hand.
Exactly.
There we go.
Right.
So ISS. And this was Old Hollywood was the data pack.
Right.
So he just gained 16 credits. Is that right?
Yeah, he gained the whole bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gained 16 credits and installed an ice. You get the Plascrete down immediately. You're just not. You haven't even seen a card in his deck.
Yeah.
And is that Sacrificial Construct?
Oh, yes, it is. It's the ultimate spice of life. It gives you extra fairies or it turns off baddie nonsense. It's awesome.
Wow. Yeah, so you're I've noticed this about you. It's a pop-up on HQ. What the hell? That is so good. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I was going to say, you seem to be a deck builder that really tries to build for the meta as it is at any given moment. Is that
That's completely
a fair
true.
way to...
Yeah, I'm a very reactionary player. I'm never like usually, even if I like it for Corpse, I like to play a lot of Wayland, but I'll cater it to what's going on. And we got a legwork going. I figure that's a good start. Just be super, super aggressive.
Data Raven, which you already saw, I believe. Oh,
Yep.
there's an agenda. Can't
And
that. Another
Profiteering,
agenda.
you dirty Jason,
Profiteering.
man.
Yeah, now if there's any doubt what type of deck this is, well, after seeing the Data Raven, I guess there's not, but now you know for sure, because who plays Profiteering?
Right.
So he's Sea-Sourcing you, is that right? No, that's a hedge fund. Okay, that's a hedge fund.
We got a hedge
Let's
fund.
not get
And there's
crazy.
the fourth
Just a
card.
mid-season.
Right.
Just a very reasonable mid-season.
Right.
So you're only at 3 credits, huh? So you have 4 link, essentially, if you dump them all into there.
Right.
What's the magic number, you think? How many tags do you think?
He's going to try and at least get me to 13. And I know this, at least just from history, that NBN players will try and get to 13 so they can deal. And he says, I think he says 15 credits. Or something. He makes the trace 15, and so then I lose all my money just to make sure that it's not 13 or something like that. Yeah. Or I think he said 14, yeah.
So yeah, we could see you have 10 tags right now.
Right.
Based on your ID has the counter. So yeah, you have 10.
Yeah.
So he can't just immediately win with a Beal. Although he has the credits to do so.
Oh, double pop-up, so hot.
But you know what? At this point, he's done his midseason. Like, that damage is done. You're not clearing 10 tags. So you need to. Do you have a second Plascrete?
I do not have second Plascrete.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is gonna, you're eventually gonna lose this game, so you just need to go on
Right,
and
yeah.
find the agendas.
That is my
there's
mindset, yeah.
There's no doubt that you have a time limit here. But what's nice is I was gonna say you could have just blast through his Data Ravens. That ice won't even get installed at this point.
Right. Same thing with Gutenberg. So if he's running that, which most NEH players are at least playing 1 now. I'm going back.
Work.
I gotta be aggressive. If he got 1 agenda, I want it. I need him to.
Did he get the pop up that time? I think he did. I was worried he might have missed it. All right. Oh, NAPD. You can't steal it.
Right,
That's sad. And that pop up took your credit. That would have gotten that. And nothing. Data Raven, though, just not doing any work. Those are irrelevant.
Dead. I got stuff
as
to
irrelevant as Film Critic would be right now. Ooh, there's an Astro script.
Right. I think he's going to lay that wrap around. Yeah, that was... I think he put a SanSan there.
Okay. Yeah, he might just try and score out the Astro. Because, he needs to get Psycho and Beal, so if you just get into R&D enough and take the Beals, he can't win. There's a Beal.
Boom.
That's what you needed to grab, yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's funny, usually the Astros are super important, but right now, Beal is the card you need.
Yeah, exactly. I can't have it.
Oh, what was that?
That was a restructure.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you just shut down a pop-up.
Yeah, I would have done that if that was my impending
Ooh.
last turn. So yeah, there's the SanSan, and he's gonna have that most likely for the rest of the game. I think my game plan here is draw the third legwork, otherwise hammer R&D.
Sure. And you're at 4 points, so this is not a totally unreasonable strategy. I thought maybe he should have done restructure before he did all that, but he's gonna get so much money off these pop-up windows that who cares?
He doesn't need to worry about it. He needs 2 credits in order to score.
Targeted marketing.
Yeah, this is a John De La Salad out of Southern California, NEH, if I've ever seen one. Profiteering, targeted marketing, just all nasty stuff.
That's referencing a player from the Los Angeles area, John Delisandre, who's a very good player, top 16 Worlds competitor, top, what was it, 16 at Nationals as well?
Yeah.
Top 16 at Nationals. Very good player. He's always has a little bit of special spice in his deck. Oh, wow. So he must have drawn that breaking news and installed advanced?
Yep.
Something like that? Okay. Yeah, and he doesn't need the tags from it, so...
Right.
Wow, what is in front of that pop-up that he's not rezzing?
It's probably Gutenberg. I'd have to guess.
Yeah. No, but he installed it after you were tagged, so why would he even bother with a Gutenberg if he wasn't going to res it?
I really don't know then, because honestly, I don't even know what other ice would be in his deck. He has a wraparound in his hand, but I think... Oh, no, he had one in his hand, but he put that over the SanSan, so...
Like, I'm thinking it could be a toll booth, but he has enough to res it, right? But I don't know. It's weird. What else would it be but toll booth?
Oh, it could be toll booth, and he's worried about emergency shutdown, because I have shown him one that I discarded.
Oh.
So, that would be kind of
Oh, he gets rid of it. Your Gutenberg theory might be right. Okay, so he's going to res it this time. Eli, that would have been my guess.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you're just clicking through. It's just
I'm
not
there.
even...
I just have to... I have to go.
Yeah.
Which I hate doing things like this, but it's... my hand is being very forced right now.
Oh man, I just thought of a great NBN card would be something where they can trash, or they could use a card to remove a tag to trash a hardware, which would get rid of Plascrete. That would be great.
That'd be cool.
Okay, Jackson res. Did he use Jackson this turn? He must have, right?
Yeah, he used Jackson once.
Okay. I've been playing against so much Anarchs lately that I'm thinking about that preemptive Queen's Gambit res that you do sometimes.
Right.
Oh, he's one card too many. Wow, at that point, like especially you're going in on a run in HQ, I request that they discard face up in that case.
Right, and I don't know if I saw that correctly, but I think he dished out an agenda. I can't.
No.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I thought it may have been, but if he has the Astro in his hand, then it totally wasn't. And I shouldn't have just said that, but yeah.
No, I don't think he.
Right. I think he has as long as he still has an Astro in his hand, which.
You think he had one?
I know he had one. But honestly, like it's something like that. Like I know he would have gotten rid of it because he has Jackson on the table. So like I would never be mad about something like that.
Sure. All right, just clicking through Eli to go look at R&D again.
Because I know this is my last turn, more or less.
Ooh. And that was traffic accident. So that was pretty sneaky. I mean, that was pretty clever, though, I guess is the right way to... He scored out the NAPD that last turn just by throwing it behind the wraparound, which he knew you couldn't deal with.
Right, yeah. I didn't have the money.
And you didn't have the money to steal it. Yeah, you're just running on Steam at this point.
Right, and that's it, yeah.
That's game. That was pretty nuts.
Yeah, no, it was Fast and Furious. I think it was 5-7.
Oh, yeah, that was the Astro, too, that he had.
Yeah.
Oh, so he probably could have scored the Astro on the previous turn from hand, but he just decided to keep it in hand because it was somewhat safe there, just on the probability, and he could just score out the NAPD and then win the following turn.
He already had the NAPD down, so the fact that he already had it installed is just better, just to kind of...
Sure.
He made the decision to do that already, so it was just keep going with it.
I've definitely done that type of thing before, where if you have an agenda in a scoring position, I do the opposite sometimes too, where like I'll have an agenda in a scoring position, but it's safe, so I just score with the Astro. It just depends on things.
Right.
yeah, like how accessible your HQ is and so on. But,
Exactly.
all right, well that was a quick one. That was
Yeah,
fun.
Fast and Furious.
Your clicks were kind of predetermined post mid seasons.
Right. Yeah, it was very just
did
run,
you
have enough credits to run.
I mean, did you consider trying to avoid the mid seasons? You
No.
at least put down Plascrete.
No, I just when I see NEH,
you were worried about
just,
the Astro there.
Yeah, I just have OCD in the fact that I just need to be like, when I see NEH, I'm just like, I have to go. I'm just gonna try and
Right.
win very, very quickly, which probably isn't necessarily the best idea, but it's worked enough. So.
Sure. I think it's a fun. I enjoy playing against Butcher Shop. I don't know. I feel that I have a lot of experience against it and kind of know how to control it.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of fun playing against it. But yeah, there's different ways to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Good game.
That was the last game from this series. So Jason came in first. He qualified for the Southern California ANRPC.
Yeah.
Todd came in second, which was also featured in a couple videos, I think, that were put up previously.
Yeah, I think so.
And I came in third. So I'm going to hopefully head down to LA to play in the ANRPC finals. We'll see how that develops. So if I do, I'll definitely be bringing my camera and try and capture some games.
Heck yeah.
All right. Thanks for commentating.
Yeah, totally, man. It was good.
All right.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll have some more up on the channel soon.
See you guys.